Episode 11 just changed everything. Every watch on the island fires at once. 2 students at the bottom of a slope, unconscious, same location, same injury, same method. This wasn't a fall. Someone planned this, walked up to 2 people in the dark and made a surgical decision to end their exam. Episode 11, Anishi, Bond. By the end, you'll understand whose bond is unraveling, and why the person doing the unraveling can't stop it. Emergency alert. Night 4. They reach the slope, find them. Komiya and Kinoshita, Class 2B, both unconscious, both with broken legs. Ike panics. Shinohara split from the group hours ago. Komiya's account, a sharp impact to the calf before she fell. No trip, no misstep. Something struck her. Kinoshita, identical. That is a person, precise, operating in the dark, and already gone. The supervising teachers reach the scene fast. 2 of them assess Komiya and Kinoshita, check vitals, confirm the injury pattern, radio the starting point for medical extraction. Tsukishiro is one of them. She's already scanning the area. Sakayami turns to the group and asks, "Did anyone see anything? Anyone near this slope in the last 2 hours?" They already know this wasn't a fall. The injury pattern on both students is too clean, too identical. From the LN, the teacher's immediate concern isn't just the students, it's precedent. This is the first time a student has been physically targeted mid-exam in ANHS history. No protocol exists for this. They're writing it as they go. Sakagami tells the group to stay put until transport is called in, then he walks a short distance away and makes a call directly to the starting point, bypassing normal channels. That detail matters. We'll come back to it. While everyone's focused on the injured students, Nanase is watching the tree line. Red hair, just a flash, gone into darkness. She chases, loses them, but she locks in on one detail. On this island, there's only one first year with red hair people have been tracking, Ichika Amasawa. Now let me tell you something far shocking. From the LN, Yagami was the real attacker. The red hair Nanase saw? Misdirection. He was already gone before the alarm fired. Amasawa was there, but she wasn't the one who did it. Day 5, Ayanokoji falls back. He waits until the group is a distance ahead. Tsukishiro is wrapping up teacher duties near the edge of the site, the last one still at the departure point. He approaches her quietly. "Tsukishiro-sensei." She turns, reads his expression. He doesn't raise his voice. "Could you look into something for me, confidentially, at the starting point? Tima-sensei made a call from there the night Komiya and Kinoshita were found. He bypassed normal channels. I want to know who he contacted." A beat. "I'm not asking you to act on it. Just look deep into it and write down what you find." 5. Ayanokoji and Nanase moving south. They cross Ryuen's group, fishing. Calm. The LN deliberately keeps the reader out too. We know Ayanokoji passes him something in a plan for the final stretch. We know Ryuen's expression goes still when he hears Komiya and Kinoshita are out. Then he agrees. Nanase is standing right there. She catches nothing. 2 people operating above the room just aligned in a public space, in a language nobody around them could read. Tug-of-war task near the summit. Ayanokoji expected to be first. He wasn't. Koenji was already there. No luggage, no tablet, 1 bottle of water, which he poured over his head when they arrived. The plan, concede, let Koenji win. Better math for Class 2D. From the LN, Chapter 6. Koenji read the intention immediately. "You were thinking it'd be best to just concede this to me, weren't you?" He refused to pull until Ayanokoji competed for real. So Ayanokoji did. Grip, stance, leverage, and actually moved the flag. Koenji answered with weight. The LN is clear. They were evenly matched in arm strength. Koenji won because he outweighed him. In tug-of-war, weight is the fight. Ayanokoji could have made it a grind. He chose not to. But here's what stays with you. Koenji forced him to compete seriously before accepting the win. He didn't want a gift. He wanted to know what he was beating. After, Koenji says, "Quit overselling your worth inside that head of yours. It's not every day you'll get the chance to compete against my motivated self." He's telling Ayanokoji, "You showed up to lose efficiently. I showed up to find something real." Now Koenji has a partial answer. What he does with it, nobody knows. Because Koenji plays by rules he hasn't shown anyone. Koenji sweeps the boys' swim event. First, dominant. Girls' race starts. Nanase came third. While she swims, Ayanokoji sits with Sakayanagi under her parasol. He asks for cooperation, coverage for Shinohara, protection against the first-year threat forming on the island. Sakayanagi's counter. Same conditions you gave Ryuen. Why she says yes isn't strategy. From the LN, if Tsukishiro expels Ayanokoji through institutional channels, her chance to defeat him in an earned, real confrontation disappears permanently. She's not protecting him out of alliance. She's protecting the fight she's been waiting for. Her patience is the weapon. Supply distribution point. Mishima-sensei looks routine. Ayanokoji goes to him for info. Tsukishiro, the acting chairman, has been making contact with a student named Fukazawa during this exam. Off the record. No documented reason. Acting chairmen don't do that, ever. Tsukishiro is here because Ayanokoji's father placed him in that seat. The White Room wants Ayanokoji expelled. And Tsukishiro is building something that looks procedural, clean from the outside. Mishima is Ichinose's teacher, no loyalty to Class 2D, but he believes the school shouldn't be a weapon against students. What he saw smelled like exactly that. He flagged it, not for Ayanokoji, against what Tsukishiro represents. That distinction matters more than most people catch. Before the mountain. This is the scene that defines the arc. Ayanokoji puts every card on the table. He says she came as an enemy. The 20 million point bounty. Hosen. The mission. Known from day one. Then, the part she wasn't ready for, he tells her he saw her hesitate. Watch the conflict she carries. He doesn't see her as an enemy, then he walks her through his plan. This looks like trust. It isn't. When Ayanokoji chooses transparency, it's leverage in a different form. He knows what Nanase actually came for, not the points, not the briefing. By showing her how he thinks, by making her understand who he is, he just made her conflict 10 times worse. She came to expel a monster. She's been traveling with a person. He made that gap impossible to close. They climb. Ayanokoji helps her. She's falling behind near the top. He supports her. Doesn't say anything. Just does it. In a show built on people using each other, this moment has no angle in it. Nanase is the one who speaks first. She's the one who asks what these 2 years have actually been like. He answers, simply, directly. I want to make it to graduation, without regrets. Nanase goes still. Graduation? Something wrong? Nothing. From the LN. In that pause, she wanted to say she wants that for him too. Not the White Room, not expulsion. She wants him to stay. She couldn't. Because saying it means choosing him over the mission. And choosing him means releasing the person she's here to avenge. That nothing is holding more than the episode can show. This is why it's called a nishi. Two people with no reason to collaborate have both flagged something wrong about Yagami. Ibuki spotted it. Horikita connected the dots. They back him into a corner together. Yagami, calm, almost bored, lets just enough out. He drops a name. Riku Utomiya passes a written hint, acts like cooperation. He's redirecting. From the LN. Yagami attended the same middle school as Kushida Kikyu. He knows exactly who she really is, behind everything she's built here. His play isn't to touch Ayanokoji directly, it's to use Kushida as structural demolition against everything Ayanokoji built. She's load-bearing architecture inside Class 2D. If her real identity surfaces at the right moment, trust collapses. He doesn't need to move against Ayanokoji. He just needs to pull the thread. Hosen was loud. You saw him coming. Yagami was inside the walls before the game started. First year, first major exam, doing this.